Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the All Achievement Challenge. Hey, we just hit cycle 200. Guess technically we did that last episode. This episode, I was going to get into space, and I was thinking about doing the rocket. But usually the way I do my rockets is I use oxalate for oxygen in the rocket. Because the space inside the rocket is really small, and they use the oxygen up really fast. So, to make oxalate, we need the oxalate refinery, which requires plastic, and plastic requires oil, and oil is on the other planet, and we don't have exosuits here yet, and it's pretty damn hot. So this episode is going to be the oil episode. I think we're going to try to get some exosuits set up here, and then we're going to get in here and get some of this oil. I don't know if we'll necessarily need to set up these oil reservoirs. We probably will. But that's going to be the goal of the episode. Let's see what we got on the printer first. We have a sweet little egg. Not very exciting, but not terrible. Let's accept that at the main base instead, I think. We're not taking on any more dupes, because dupes equals lag in this game. I think 24 will do us. We got some idle dupes, and we're out of copper, I noticed. Copper ore is out, so that's going to be step number one, is get some copper. I'll have to put some tiles in here. Seal that back up. Let's go full speed ahead. And there's more copper kicking around here, as well as more... there's some copper here we could grab. We'll open this up. We'll just go get lots of little bits of copper. Now I do have it set to refine forever, which is maybe not the best idea, but... Oh, there's a big strip right here we can get. We're feeding copper to these guys. In fact, these guys are cramped. I think I'm gonna use some of their eggs up. Let's crack some eggs here. We'll do 4 eggs. Turn them into omelets. Let's get the copper out of here. Get some coal while we're at it. Oh, this is the ramp, so we gotta be careful what we take away here. There's some copper here we could replace with some tiles, I think. Might as well do it all along here, because we got coal in there that we'll use soon. I gotta quickly check my volume levels. One sec here. Game sounds super quiet to me. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's my headphones. I don't know. Okay, we got copper in here. Lots of copper. I think we'll start here and work our way down. We might as well go all the way through here. I think I'll probably put my oil refining around here somewhere. Get this little bit of copper. Put a tile here, and let's put a... We don't really need to dig this out for airflow, because this is where they shouldn't be hanging out, but we'll do it anyway. In fact, I should probably seal this off. I don't want them seeing through here. But that'll keep them busy at least. We got lots of copper over there. There's this space exposure under here. I think we can safely dig this out. Okay, that's probably enough copper for now. This automation, I don't think I set it up last time, but let's just see here. This says if it is below 1 kilogram, send a green signal. And this is not... I guess it's the reverse of what we want. Because it's not below. Okay, good. So it's red. So the door's closed. So this will overpressurize itself because this is enough water right now. We've got plenty of water and we're not using it really fast enough. So that's good. Just do a little bit of miscellaneous digging there. Okay, it'd be good to probably position the raw copper in a couple places to help speed things up. Where's my metal refinery? It's up here. Let's put a container up here with copper. Oh, it looks like I don't have copper being refined forever here. So that means no water is going through there. That means we're getting no water to our oxygen. Well, we've got a little bit in the tank, but this is really quite bad, actually. This should, this should probably bypass. But let's get some copper in here first. Raw metal ore. Fill that up. Okay, yeah, so this... Probably want to bridge. The priority should be into the refinery, and if it can't go into the refinery, it should bypass. I think that's probably the way to do it. Which means I need to knock this out, which means we're going to get a little bit of leakage here. Some slight leakage, which will leak and leak and leak and leak. Oh my god. Let's priority 9 that. Okay, so yeah, let's bridge this. Priority is the bridge, the refinery, and if it can't go in the refinery, then we will send it this way. Oh, yeah, that's good, that's okay. Let's put this bridge here. So yeah, if it can't make it through there, we'll send it up this way. I think that will work. And let's set up some copper to get refined here, and we'll just see if that works. As expected. And I think I'll make this a priority 5 for this stuff. Oh, we're not going full speed. Let's go full speed. Okay. Oh, they haven't built any piping yet, so that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, is it going to work as expected? It's going into the metal refinery, that's good. And if it can't fit in there... Now the problem with this is it might block this pipe up here. Oh, we're going in an infinite loop. Let's see what happens when it backs up. It should go this way. Oh, half of it's going this way. Oh man, what did I do? This should go in the input here. Yeah, that's not good. Let's deconstruct. Well, I'm going to deconstruct the bridge first, you know what? Because I don't want another leak. Should probably get the pliers mod, but... That is not what I wanted. Okay, so... Now that's cleaned out, we'll make sure this goes... let's take this out. Put this back in, that was fine. And we'll put it on the input instead. Slightly convoluted, but I think it'll work. Okay, that's going that way, that's good. Something is bad here. Oh, is that pipe not insulated right there? No, it is. This is coming out at what temperature? Oh yeah, the bypass is not cold enough. That's okay. I just realized the reason why I put this thing in here. Oh man, this stuff's too cold to be turned into water. That's the issue. It's gonna freeze up here. The minute it turns to water, it's gonna freeze and cause issues. That's the reason I had this like this. So that means we always have to be refining, or we need to warm up this water somewhere else. That's the issue. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And we don't really have a lot of metal, so we're not going to be able to refine forever. Where can we warm it up? We could send it down here and warm this area. I mean, cool that area. I mean, warm it. Well, cool it, but warm the liquid. Man, this whole top of the asteroid is just frozen, and all the water we have is frozen. Actually, that's not true. We have hot water down here. We could use this for some stuff. We got some geysers in here too, I think. I kind of don't want to deal with it right now, though. But we will run out of water here if I don't deal with it. Ideally, the hot water would go in here, not the cold water. We could circulate it back into the tank and warm it up. That would make sense. I'm going to get rid of this bridge. And maybe not the bridge, but let's get rid of this pipe here. Okay. Everything will get warmed up first. That's the way we're going to roll for now. Think that'll work. Okay, we need to send, now that we got that kind of settled, we got some spare exosuits here. We are going to send those to the other asteroid right away. Let's turn this off. And clothing. Atmo suit. Let's allow manual use. And get some suits on the other planet. We probably also want some refined metal over on the other planet. We could do that here. Let's send maybe 2,000 kilograms over of filtered, or what about here? Refined metal, copper. That. We'll also need it here. And that should move it over. Okay, did we get the suits over already? Let's check our other map here. Where's the output? Output's up here. Yeah, we got 3 Atmo suits. Okay, that's enough. In here. This should be putting it in here now. Don't need manual use anymore. We don't need clothing on there anymore. We just need refined metal copper. This should be putting it in here. Assuming this is refined copper. Yep. Priority? Maybe it's the priority. There we go. Priority 7. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, that's probably enough. We'll turn this off for now. Okay, just gotta make sure everything is good on this base. Colony achievement earned. We got 3 achievements along the way. Down the hatch was one of them. Oh, we did that already. Okay. Poop production. 10 tons of poop. Perfect. And then pulling back the veil, I think we just got. And we cured the disease. I think that was one of them. And then there was one up here I missed. I'm not sure which one it was. But it's I'll try to keep a better eye on those. Now it says completed achievement 4. Let's clear that off. And then we'll go look every time we get one. And we're still working our way through the research here. We can't do it, the last bit of it, because we don't have space research yet, but that's fine for now. We're just going to try to get into the oil, so that's good. Let's make sure everything else is good. We should probably get in here. And we want to keep the dupes busy on this planet. Something is wrong here. Irrigation has failed. Because this pipe is unhooked. Why did I stop sending water there? There's probably a reason. Oh, I think because there's salt water in here. That was the problem. Okay. Well, wish I could just get that little bit of salt water. We could move the pump and let's kind of block this off. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then we can suck the rest of the water, the rest of this water out of here. Okay, let's get rid of this storage bin. It's not helping us. And we need to extend the power over there. And extend the pump this way. And I kind of want a ladder here so we can completely block off this salt water. And then maybe dig this out a bit. Do not want to, I don't want the water to mix. Okay, that's probably better. Let's shave that down. And now we can get this thing back on. Let's make sure it has a place to go. So that's gonna go, no longer needs to go up there. We just want it to go this way. Let's get rid of that pipe. And then that should get the water going back into here. Half and half should be good. Now these smooth hatches, they've done their duty, so now we're going to stop feeding them. And we'll let them perish. We've got the achievement. Don't need to feed them anymore. They've been good little hatches. They actually look like aliens from the movie Alien. Look at them. Fierce, scary little buggers. Okay, water is returning. This should be closed in a while. That's going to restore water to the plants. Good, so the food will keep going. Got some more pip eggs. We'll take them. And we should probably send them over to the pip area. Once they hatch. Cleanup to do. Okay, let's focus on what we're trying to focus on here, which is oil. Let's put some tiles here. Those can be regular. We need to insulate the top of this thing, because once we open this up, let's put some insulation here. Along the top. Sandstone. Not the greatest. Igneous rock would be a little bit better. Let's put that right there. And then we want a Atmosphere checkpoint right here. I'll put it over one. We'll add a couple stations. Two's probably enough for now. And we need fresh oxygen all the way down there. We got this clean oxygen over here. Let's grab some of that. Send it down where we need it. Just put it in like that. And we also need power. This power line is kind of got a lot of stuff on it. Maximum potential use is 1.5. We're using 25 at the moment. There's not a lot of stuff that's actually power consuming. Yeah, we're not actually using a lot at the moment. So we'll just build a circuit down here. We'll be on one big circuit. That should be ready soon, and then we can probably safely go in here. Start sucking up the oil. I'll probably drill down to the bottom and try to pool all the oil at the bottom. And then we'll suck it out and we'll send it to... Send it back to the other map. Now we could do rockets on this map. Someone recommended I do petroleum rockets on this map, and I might do that eventually. But I feel more comfortable doing all the oil stuff on the other map. Okay, we got 8 idle. We got lots of stuff we could be doing here. Keep these guys busy. Sweeping and other such stuff. Could probably put some paintings in here. How are we doing for reed fiber? 23. That's fine. Oh, it's looking good. We'll want to do a liquid lock and get in here. And speaking of that, let's get the gas range ready. How's the power on this thing? Potential but consumed is a lot. It's all one circuit. We need a separate circuit for here. We gotta split some more stuff off. I think it's safe to cook with natural gas without screwing up our achievement. Let's just check how super sustainable is going, because maybe we can start burning some coal and stuff. Super sustainable is up near the top. We're at, 213 of 240. We're almost done. Okay, good. Excellent. Now we can start burning this stuff. I kind of want to leave this here. I would normally put my liquid lock probably around here. Maybe we'll go in the other side. I don't quite need this yet, but I think we'll get this ready here. Put a bottle up here, right there. It's gonna get nasty in there with all the slime lung pretty soon, but they'll hopefully pick it up and put it underwater. Okay, let's put some water in there. I used to use polluted water by mistake sometimes, and it eventually disappears, so that's not the best thing to use. Okay, what do we want to cook once we're ready to cook? Everything, pretty much. Mushroom wraps, surf and turf, pepper bread, spicy tofu. All the good things once we're ready. Probably priority 7. Lots of idle dupes. What can they be doing? They could be digging out. I said I wouldn't dig out the whole map, and I won't, but I will grab the copper and coal out of here. Let's do that. And the granite's pretty useful as well. There's nothing to breathe down here. I think I'll open this vent back up. Hopefully it's connected to something. Yeah, it is. And we didn't fully get in here. We got part of the way in here, and kind of didn't do any more with it. Probably want to get across here somehow without disturbing the natural plant order. Come across here. Get through here. I want to leave as many natural plants as I can. Make them all reachable. Seems good. Looks good. Okay, back here. How are we doing? Did we get our exosuits in operation? Let's deliver some suits. Deliver suit. Deliver suit. That's our food. We got tons of food here. Too much food. Frost buns. Let's send the... Maybe we should send the frost buns to the other planet. Okay, suits are ready. Let's jump in there. Let's get oily. We don't need this. Let's put a let's use granite. Oh, we got lots of sedimentary rock. Let's use that. Let's go straight down here. And then maybe over a bit. Where do we want the bottom to be, and how hot is it down here? Doesn't really matter. I don't want to go straight down here because let's go over a little bit. Right there. And then we'll crack this wide open. Get over here. Any zombie spores we have to be careful of in here? Don't think so. Lots of fossil in here as well, that's good. Fossils are good. What priority is all this? 6, that's fine. We'll dig over to here, see what's at the very edge. And yeah, we'll just keep digging. Keep digging. Get digging over here. That's gonna take them some time. We've got some lead in here. Lead is good. I'll just scoop that out. And the temperature, I think it'll be pretty good with this insulation here. We can put one more little block here. Try to preserve that temperature difference. Okay, we'll come back when they've done some exploration there. 13 idle. Okay, they're strip mining, and they got a little bit of oxygen down here. Let's bring the oxygen down to this area here. I think I ran out of water or something. I think my oxygen supply is... Oh no, it's fine. Where is this one going? Oh, we're sending it to the other thing. Okay. Let's use this one instead. We'll chop this off. Send that one, because that one's backing up. And this one can feed down here. Suits and other stuff. Let's have a vent right here so they can breathe. And a fire pole would help them. So let's... Oh, how much copper do we have? Oh, we got quite a bit now. Let's build that to the bottom. Or close to the bottom. They don't need to go all the way down. Now someone mentioned this overwrites ladders, but I don't think it actually does. I think I'll have to delete those ladders. How are these guys doing? They don't really belong in here. They kind of belong over here. We could put some stables in here. In fact, all this balm lily I'm gonna dig up. Because natural balm lily grows slower. It grows slower than regular balm lily, and yet it's easier to grow domesticated balm lily. Take a shot for every time I say balm lily. And then we'll actually plant some balm lily in here. We'll put some in here. Maybe we'll put a stable in there. Oh, I'm probably gonna lose my nature reserve if I do that. Right here. Let's leave those two. And we'll put some in here at the bottom. Put a couple in there. It's basically free to make. Put a couple in here. Okay, so we could domesticate some guys in here. Let's put this wasn't really on the menu, but we'll do it while the other dupes are getting ready. We want a station. Grooming station. Probably near the top here. Maybe right here. Maybe here. Floating. The floating station. airflow tiles. And then we'll put a door up here. That's gonna take them a while. They only have 3 stations, so there's not much for all the other dupes to do. How's our food situation? It's okay. Oxygen's good. We got something on the printer. A pip and some rust. We'll take the pip. And that pip, we'll let him just run around wild. He deserved to be free. Let's check our decor. I haven't checked that in a while. Pretty terrible. As long as it's great in the bedrooms and the bathrooms. That's fine, I guess. Let's go check the other map. Okay. We can't dig this because it's obsidian. We probably have some dupes here that can dig it though. Can you dig it? Let's get some more construction going on here. Yeah, super hard digging, super hard digging, super duper hard digging. Better cooking. And we're good there. Okay. That should be diggable now. We'll go down one more deep here. Right down to the bottom. Now these guys are all nicely taken care of. Our CO2 now. We should probably open this up and let that CO2 fall down. This might actually get in the way. I'm going to remove this one tile. Let's make sure we only delete buildings. Looking good. This is going to break at some point. I think maybe we should probably reinforce that. Right like this. Maybe all the way up. Not sure they'll be able to build all the way up there. Because otherwise this will break once it gives off oxygen. And now that that's built, I think we can safely dig this out. Okay, we definitely don't want to dig in here because they'll add coal to this and then we'll lose our achievement. And then we'll have to restart the whole game. That's good. Okay, wow, this just keeps going and going and going. Okay, let's head over this way. We're gonna get some lead. Take this away. I don't want to go through here just yet. But let's start pumping that oil out of here. This has to be gold because it's pretty hot in here. There's no gold. What's the temperature? 86. Okay, we need to send some gold amalgam to this little planet. So we'll do that. Let's do that over. Oh, let's make sure we're still doing research. Gold. Let's load some gold in here. Gold amalgam. We want metal ore. Gold amalgam. 2,000 kilograms. Let's do 3,000. 4,000. And that's what we'll put on here as well. In a second. Raw. I wish they'd call it raw metal, because they'd call it raw mineral. They could call it, instead of calling it metal ore. Okay, gold amalgam. There it goes. We'll take this off. Okay, we got gold amalgam on the other planet. Perfect. We've got some flooding. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to delete this though so they don't complain about it. How's our water situation? This is not looking good here. We're not sending any water at the moment. Should we keep refining copper? I think we can safely do all copper forever. just to keep that refinery going. Once we get our oil industry up here, we'll develop a hot zone, and we can use that hot zone to heat up our liquids. I think that'll help. We could give these guys some entertainment as well. Right now they have no recreation. Not sure what kind of recreation yet, but what do we got here? We got the jukebot. We could build a rec room here somewhere. I think I was going to put something up here. Granite. Yeah, let's build a room here. This can come out. What's a nice way to get in there? It's kind of a awkward place to get into. Well, I guess they could come in through here. No, if this is going to be a room, we need a... It'll look weird. It's okay. Things look too uniform on my bases, so we're going to make it a little bit different. Seal this up. Take this away. And maybe some airflow would be a good idea. So, airflow here and here. Yeah, we'll have some oddly shaped rooms. Because I think we're out of beds. We got 20 dupes and we got 16, 17, 18, 19. We need more beds. Not many more. We probably just need one more, actually. We're going to put a teeny weeny bedroom back here. Because I think that's all we need. And we can do some rec stuff in here, maybe? Since we have power close by. We'll put a jukebot in here. Iron ore, sure. And we need another power thing here. Let's put a power thing over here, maybe. Oh, this was a nature reserve. Okay, we'll cancel that and we'll put it on this floor instead. Power, large transformer, turned around. Conductive wire. We'll head down through here. This thing's 960 watts, jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot of juice. Okay, we'll make a pathway here so we can get through. Okay, back to business on here. This place. We were gonna put some pumps down here. Gold pumps. And we need power. We need more damn power. You know what? I was gonna do solar on this planet and then I didn't get around to it. We were gonna head out this way. And do some solar. This should probably have some power. And then we can put some solar up here. I think we'll just go straight up. Shave this down and then do some solar right here. We could do the full backbone thing here as well. We're gonna need some glass. I don't think we have any glass on this planet. Nope. That's the wrong kind of glass. Glass. Is there any stuff here that we can... Oh, these lab windows are glass. 5 kilograms. That's not gonna help us much. We need more than 5 kilograms of that stuff. Okay, back to the other planet. We shall be sending some more things across. Which glass do we have? 225. Well, we'll send all the glass we have. We'll load this with glass. What is glass under? It is a manufactured material. Okay, that'll be enough for one solar panel. It looks like they said sent 225 3 times. Anyway, it's coming through. Let's see if we can build this. Power, solar panel, please. You know, we can build these in the air, so we don't have to technically build it on the ground here, but it's closer. But I kind of want to put it up here. They can hold their breath that long, I think. And later on, I'll want this to be heavy watt wire, but for now, we're just going to do it like this. And you know what? We'll risk putting it all in the same circuit. It's just a pump, right? Should be fine. Okay, so that is hot oil. Regular pipe is fine for here. Till we get to about here, and then we want it to be insulated. Because it's bloody hot. Insulated igneous rock, maybe. Let's go this way. And we're sending that. Where's the input? The input's right here. This base is a complete disaster of messiness. Let's put a liquid drop off here to clean up all those bottles that are collecting everywhere. And what do we have on the printer? Thimble reed? Blossom seed. I think I'll take thimble reeds on the other planet. That reminds me, I forgot to move a hard drive that's causing noises. I'm gonna do that real quick here. One sec, let's take this first. Sorry about that. There's an external hard drive I have that's sometimes on my desk that causes vibration noises into the microphone, and some of you have complained. Sorry about that. If you've been listening to that for the last 42 minutes. I had to use it out or bring it out because I'm putting together a review of the last well, all of the bases I've ever made, pretty much, or almost all of them in oxygen not included for the last 5 years. So I'm making like a video about all that. A review of my last 20 bases, or 22 bases or something. Should be fun. Okay, it's gonna take them a while to do this. There's lots of diamond here we could be getting into. Okay, there's a little bit of oil up here, not a whole lot. We're gonna have to probably get into these oil reservoirs. Starvation. There's 112,000 calories. Oh, no mess tables. Yeah, someone mentioned this. There's not enough mess tables. Okay, the cryo tank. Do we need the cryo tank anymore? It's kind of cool looking. I don't think we need it anymore. Let's demolish it. We've inspected it already. It'll free up some space. And the little hatch sample jar, we've inspected it. Let's demolish that. Even though they look cool. We don't need them. Now we're not going to get a lot of oil out of here. Let's shave this down so at least it falls down into here. We can mop up part of it. probably want to get up in here as well. And get up in here. There's more up here. And these guys are making oil as well. I'll just try to drain it all down to the bottom. And technically we could get this stuff as well through here. Just need to give it a way to go through there. But there's just so much for them to build. It's gonna take a while. Some hydrogen. I want to get out of here as well. We want to allow that to go up top here. Okay, mess tables. Oh, no one can demolish. Jeez, Louise. Okay, we're taking this door out. Can we remove this door? Reconstruct. Probably have a dupe that can do it. But if we remove this door, then we can put a door right here, I think. If we remove the lab wall, maybe? Okay, mess table will go here and here. Maybe we can't build a door here? Oh no, we can. Perfect. We'll put a tile here, and then I think that will give everyone a mess table. There's only 4 dupes here. Yeah, we're good. Make sure we didn't destroy our room here. Oh, it's not quite done yet. Now our construction dupe can probably do demolishing. Okay, we got the Great Hall back. Our constructor... Alea... No. Demolish. Well, now we can demolish them. Well, priority 9. Let's set this to polluted water. How's our bathroom situation? All the polluted water is just going into tanks. That'll become a problem at some point. But we'll just pretend we don't see it for now. Let's start planning out our oil stuff on the other planet. We'll assume we have oil. Let's get the pipe ready. So the oil is going to come in. 11 idle. There's something that really bothers me about idle dupes, but ultimately the whole goal of building a base is to have idle dupes, right? You want to automate everything and have everything efficient, and let's give them more break times. Schedule. Downtime. Let's give them one more downtime. That'll make them happier as well. It'll make everything less efficient, but it'll make everyone a little bit happier. Okay. I detest seeing stinky air, so we're going to clean the air here. Look at them just chew through that like maniacs. Okay. We gotta pick where we're gonna do our oil stuff, but first, let's get the oil line built. Speaking of oil, it's gonna be warm. We could use that warm oil for stuff. The output is way the heck down here. Let's build an insulated pipe. Igneous rock, yep. We'll put that through the floor. We should have a floor here. Nice granite floor. And then that's going to continue on up this way. And warm oil. We can send it parallel to the water, I think. Now I'm going to do all my oil refining and stuff up here. Because it's bloody cold up here, and that way we can warm this area up and also keep our machines cool. Quarter's emptying. No coolant. All good now. Okay, let's get that pipe built. Let's go to the side here. It's gonna be liquid bridge here. And another bridge here. So the oil's gonna end up here. Let's build a tank for it to go in. Now oil freezes at... Let's check. Oil freezes at what temperature? It's somewhere around minus 50, I think. Minus 40. So we don't want to let it sit in a tank, actually. I kind of want these guys to do this right away, so you know what? Let's just do this priority 9. So it gets done. Otherwise we'll be sitting here forever. Maybe priority 8 here. Oh, we have to enable that teleporter on the other side. Let's get that done. Down at the bottom. Activate. Okay, so oil will come up all the way up. We need a bridge here. It's gonna be hot oil. Coming up here, up there, and all the way up to here. Okay, good. Now, oil refining. I've made a mistake. I've just realized. We cannot build a liquid lock here. We don't have a material to make a liquid lock. It's too cold here. We are gonna have to refine the oil lower down. Belay that order. Where should we do all the oil stuff? We could do it in this area. It just can't be minus 60. Well, we need a liquid lock. Minus 1. Where to put it? Maybe we should do it at the bottom. Maybe that was a bad idea, bringing it all the way to the top. Well, we'll want this line for petroleum later anyway, so that's not the end of the world. This water's in my way. Let's zoom out and have a think. We still haven't seen what's over here. Yeah, my grand plan was to put it here, but I realized can't make a liquid lock, and refining oil gives off natural gas, so we want a liquid lock for that. So we should put it maybe down here where we started. We'll also need suits down here, but that's not a big problem. Yeah, maybe we'll put some floors in here. Let's build a room down here. We need a liquid lock to get in. And we want exosuits after the liquid lock. And we probably want it insulated, because it's going to get pretty hot. Is this where I want it though? All the way down here? Dupes will have to run all the way down here. That's not too bad actually. Got their fire pole. We could put it kind of in here. think I'm just gonna do it here though. And I probably should insulate it. But for now I won't. You know what? I better insulate it. I better insulate it. Or should we just let the heat kind of bleed out? Maybe we'll cool it down with something else instead. Do that right? Yeah, that's fine like that. Maybe we won't use suits right away, but we'll leave some space for them. Suits there, and then, well, we need a floor in here anyway. So, refinement. Oil refinery. One's probably enough. So, room for some suits. Make this out of gold. It is going to get warm. Turn it around because the oil's coming in this way. Maybe have an oil tank or two. Liquid reservoir. Out of gold. So we'll queue some oil up there. I'll be able to use this pipe for petroleum, so that's not the end of the world. That was okay to build that. I'm going to replace... I don't want this heat getting out, so we are going to do some insulation here. Change my mind again. It's okay. Changing your mind's fine. It's all good. We might not need to insulate this floor. This might be 2 floors deep, so... just insulate it to here. Which reminds me, we might want a ladder down to the 2nd floor. I might just move this over a little bit. 1, 2... Change my mind again. See, I don't have a plan for anything. It's just all organic, random thoughts coming out of my brain. Yeah, we're gonna put a ladder down here in case we want a 2nd floor for oil refining, and then we'll insulate the bottom of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bottom. We'll make it nice and big. We'll take it right to the wall. Why not? This will be massive oil refining joy. We will need a floor here though. So we'll build that. Okay, that's a lot of stuff for them to do, but they'll get on it. We'll get to it. We're running out of CO2 for these guys down here. Oh, we got oil here, I just remembered. We got tiny bits of oil here. Oh, that's good, actually. Let's get down there. Guess I'm gonna make priority 9. We're gonna go down here and make a little pit for the oil. Big enough that we can pump it out. Now these guys might fall down here. Let's get a pump in there. Liquid pump. Yeah, that should be a good temperature. These guys are not going to work very well because it's not hot enough for them. Let's use a regular pipe here. And we'll stick that in here, I think. Yeah, they went down to the bottom floor. That's maybe okay. Are we doing for power down here? We have no power down here. We're gonna need our backbone to go all the way down. So let's get that ready. And you know what? Let's just bite the bullet here and dig this out. Like so. I might get stuck if I do that. I know I have a ladder here, but I kind of want it to be a straight ladder. Okay, this is where I kind of want to let them build offline or off camera. Because it's going to take a while. They've been idle for quite a bit though, so maybe that's okay. So we'll get the backbone down here. We'll have another power circuit. I want heavy watt wire in this whole place, maybe. Or maybe not. We'll see. We gotta get this water out of here, though. And we gotta get the CO2 out of here as well. So let's go... Let's go straight through here. That'll make an 8. Get this little bit of water down there. We're only gonna get like a dribble of oil out of these guys. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Let's check the other base. What do we got here? More pips. We'll take them at the other base. But how are they doing? They got everything done that we told them to do? We got the pump in. We got power? What's going on with that pump? It's going nowhere. That's good. That's great. That's gonna go here. Let's make that priority 8. I want to see that done pretty soon here. Okay. We got an achievement. Super sustainable. Yay! This is a big one. This is a big one. I'm glad that came before the end of the episode. Okay. Now we can burn all the delicious coal. I can't wait. In real life, no, it's bad. But in the game, we love to burn the coal. It's so delicious. Those hatches have been so busy making it. Let's get those eggs. Now, how are we doing for power on this whole thing? We got dupes on wheels. So, you know what? Let's burn some coal. Where should we burn it? We could burn it up here and put it on a smart battery. There'd be 2 advantages. We'd be warming stuff up here. Let's make a nice area for it. And let's build a proper floor here. Actually, before we dig that, let's put a proper floor in here. Granite. All the way across. Maybe priority 7 across here. Now all this ice is going to melt eventually. So we'll want to get it put away somewhere. Probably not in this tank, because it'll all melt and this tank will explode. It might actually already be leaking out. Let's turn this off. This ice is going to melt. This water is not being pulled out at all, so... Oh, and it's overflowing anyway. Jeez, that's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy! Priority 9, please. This thing should be overpressurized. Maybe it needs a little bit more on top. But this is danger, danger, danger. Let's remove this drop off and we'll get a little bit more storage here. We can remove all this automation as well if we push this wall up a bit. This thing should be overpressurized. Maybe, yeah, maybe it just needs a bit more water. It's okay though. We'll move this wall up. And then we'll leave it as is. That should be high enough. Okay, back to what we're thinking about doing here. We should have oil coming through soon. No one's built that pipe yet, even though it's priority 8. What are they doing? What priority is this thing? 5? It's not really important. Well, they're doing it now. Faster! Leia, what are you doing? You're idle and there's pipes to be built. How dare you? Oh, I guess we're still doing this. Let's cancel that for now. It's not really critical. We want to see the oil flow. The spice must flow. Come on, build the pipe. Mush. Build. Okay, that oil is going to come through, and it might actually get all the way to where it's supposed to go. No, it's not hooked up. Okay, that's good. Oh, actually it is hooked up. It's going to go in a tank. That's fine. That's fine. Oil can go in the tank. There's still unreachable build. Okay, we're going to dig this out and hope for the best. Hopefully this doesn't break. I think we'll be okay. It is algae. It's pretty soft. We'll put a towel here just in case. Oh no! Not good. Not good. Oh, that's not the problem. Andy, save yourself. You should be able to come across here. There you go. Having a swim. Gosh, it scared me. Scared me. Do we need a ladder here? Probably not. Okay, they're gonna go through there, get that done. Well, if we get oil to this tank, I can consider that not episode complete or anything, but next episode we'll get the liquid lock in, and we can start turning this oil into delicious petroleum and natural gas, which we can now burn. I kind of want to burn some coal now that we have the opportunity to burn it. Let's do this here. Pick this up. I should probably store the ice over in a little pit here where it's gonna stay mega cold for quite some time. It'll probably be closer and easier. I want to see this done now. Just do it. All dupes. Build the room. Okay, we're gonna put coal in here. Gold generator. We'll make it out of gold just in case. It gets warm eventually. That'll be on here. And we do want some smart batteries here. At least one to control this. Smart battery, priority, whatever here. So we'll control the coal generators as kind of our backup power. We should probably deliver some coal up here. For now, we'll just put one container. Some coal in there, get some automation wire up here. Copper ore. Oh, I'm out of copper ore, haha. Okay, we're gonna make that out of something else. Iron, I guess. Okay, consumable ore coal. Smart battery will set to something like this. If the smart battery is almost out of charge, we'll kick on the coal. And the coal will make a 7. Here comes that coal. I got soggy feet from the CO2. We're burning coal. Okay, that's gonna fill up this battery. And turn this off. Okay, that's good. Let's spam a few more in here. How much gold do we have? Decent amount. Well, let's copy that with iron. Okay, that'll be our reserve power. So primarily we want to use solar. And a little bit of hydrogen. If we run out now, we can burn coal. How much coal do we have? 268 delicious tons. Let's put that ice. I should really end the episode here, but I'm gonna put the ice in a little pit here. Where it should stay bloody cold for a very long time. This whole area might warm up, and that's okay. Now let's make sure we're not dropping ice anywhere else. I was going to drop it in here, but I don't want to drop any more in there. This thing's going to overflow at some point. Let's drop all the ice in here. We'll put a drop off. Automatic dispenser here. And we'll pop the ice in this hole, and we'll put a little lip here in case this ever melts. Okay, we got our automation wire, probably not. Maintenance priority 7. The pit of ice. Okay, we're gonna sweep this here. And we're gonna put all sorts of iceable, liquefiable thingies in here. Ice, polluted ice, no. Hopefully there's no brine ice in here. I don't think there is. Dirt, ice, mafic rock. Okay, that's good. Where are they taking that? Are they taking the ice downtown? No, they're not. Igneous rock. Okay, that's good. That might actually freeze the base. Oh, and this should be sweep only. Okay, there we go. That should clean up that ice. And we're bringing a lot of stuff down here. This is gonna freeze. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. Did we get oil in a tank? That was... Oh, no. The tank is full. Perfect. We are ready to refine next episode. Almost. We gotta seal this room, get the second floor in. And then we can start refining. Oh, we also gotta get the backbone down. Guess we'll switch to iron here. Bring that backbone down. I gotta deal with this water somehow. Shave this down. Try to move that water down as much as we can. Well, we gotta wrap it up. Maybe this will be my screenshot. I don't know. Oil stuff? Oh no, I'm using different screenshots. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let's see what we got here first. There's always one last thing. Sweet army. Okay. Hit the like button if you like it, and hit the subscribe button if you're human, or if you're alive. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.